Good evening, YouTube. What's going on? DP here on GC Blues 45 here on YouTube. And folks, as you're looking at the building, you wonder, okay, is he doing another history video? Well, of course I am. This one on KWK Television, Channel 4 here in St. Louis, which was our CBS affiliate, and still is. But it's under different call letters. Now, after KWK moved out under a different name, and we'll get to that location in a moment, but gotta wait till I cross the street here and get a better look at this building. But KWK was located in that building that you're looking at. Now, the letters that they became when they were in that building were KMOX-Tv. That's right, they were KMOX-Tv. And as soon as this light changes, which is about to happen, truck. Okay. We're about to cross here. Can't crush it. Okay, now I'm going to cross. But there's some history in this building. Now, of course, after KMOX-Tv moved out, and years later, you see it right there, KDNL moved in. That's right, KDNL-Tv moved in afterwards. Yep. So, when this building came about and up for sale, now I found out something. Square now owns this building, which is the old post building, and we'll show you that in a moment. Looks like they're working on some fencing here. Don't know what they're going to do with it. I wonder what employees were around here. Good building. Now, of course, KDNL is no longer here. And as you see, that's where they're at now. They're on Richmond Heights. But this was a pretty good building. Still is. You gotta wonder what they're going to do with it. And is the tower still being broadcasting or transmitting? You gotta wonder. Don't you wonder? Here was the visitors parking lot. So, now as I was saying, KDNL moved to Richmond Heights. So, but this was their building. Imagine getting that signal from ABC and back now, folks. Back in the day, that's where now on me. Back in the day, folks, this was an independent station. We actually had 3 here in the area. One was this KDNL, the other KPLR-TV, and finally KNLC-24, which is not that far from here, and that's in later video. So, when KWK became KMOX in this building, they then moved to a new location. Where did they move to? Well, that's coming up. So don't go away. Because when I come back, we'll be at that other location. So enjoy. Alright folks, we're back recording. We're on our way there. Now folks, as you know, downtown St. Louis has a lot of history in it. And just know, there'll be more videos to come. Now right here, we're approaching the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Now, this is a place that you cannot enter. A person like you or me cannot enter this building, really. This is more of the bank of the banks, basically. That's what this is. The bank of the banks. That's what this place is. The bank of the banks. But there is, believe it or not, money here, but you just can't come in and buy it or get it. You gotta go to your bank and get that. And basically, this is where our banks pretty much get their supply from. Pretty neat, isn't it? Yeah. This building's big. But our destination is straight ahead. And just a little fact for you folks about your favorite buildings. Now here's another place, Masion House. Now you know they used this in the movie Up in the Air. That's right, George Clooney used this as his residence. And Up in the Air, they actually filmed most of the movie Up in the Air here in St. Louis. Kind of weird, isn't it? That they used that building for Up in the Air. Alright, time to keep moving as we get closer and closer to our destination, which is 1 Memorial Drive, which is the second home of KMOX television. Now remember, we were at Locust. Sorry about that, folks. I hate when we get interrupted. Okay. So, as you see, we're going straight ahead to where you see the Dury Plaza Hotel. Because that is technically the second home of KMOX television. Because when they were on Cole, the building on Coleridge we were at first, they were known as KWK first and then KMOX-Tv. And then they moved to a new state-of-the-art place. At the time it was state-of-the-art. And that's where we're going to now. So, we're on our way. Okay, now folks, there's the Hyatt Hotel, originally known as the Elms Mark Hotel here in St. Louis. And interesting little fact about this little hotel, they have a grand ballroom, believe it or not. Yeah, they got a nice ballroom area and has a stage on it and stuff. Get this. That's where this right here is where Sammy Davis Jr. Originally his father, Sammy Davis Sr., had his telethon. Of course, Junior took over the telethon after his dad's death. And they were known as Sammy's Kids. And they did the telethon in here at the old Grand Ballroom or dining hall, which kind of, and of course, you know, the thing of Sammy, he was not feeling well, but still did rehearsal for it, and he had to stop. But they still did a telethon on him, and they raised a lot of money. And then, of course, Sammy's passing, and they did the telethon a few more years here, and then they stopped doing it altogether. But they do like fundraisers and stuff still for variety, and it's kind of good the kids don't go out. And if it wasn't for Sammy Davis Jr., you really would have variety. The Variety organization. Well, Sammy Davis Jr. Okay, we're on our way to our location. So, here we go. Oh, here's the old courthouse. The famous old courthouse here in St. Louis, where, believe it or not, Dred Scott had his case here. Yeah, Dred Scott had his court case there, so a little more St. Louis history. And now we're working on our way to where we're supposed to be, which is 1 Memorial Drive. And we're on our way to it. This was the second home of KMOX-Tv. Right there, Gateway Tower. 1 Memorial Drive is the address of this building. This was the home of KMOX-Tv, and also at one point KMOX Radio too. They were upstairs. Of course, they're no longer in this building, and so is KMOX-Tv. And by the way, when they were in this building, they also changed their name again. They went from KMOX-Tv to KMOV-TV, the V standing for Viacom, which at the time owned CBS. Well, almost twisted my ankle, folks. So you gotta watch where you walk around here, because there are holes around here and they're pretty deep. Okay, get to this building, which was this was once Ernie and Annie's. Now it became something else, and it's nothing now. Okay, here we are. Gateway Center, or Gateway Tower. 1 Memorial Drive. Home of KMOV. This was their second home. And this is where they were at. And right through the door, and right through the side, and then right around in that area was where they were at. And yeah, this was their second home. Now they moved to Maryland Heights, and this building is no more. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask them. And remember, folks, as always, I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Until then, as always, peace.